Good evening.
Morning.
Morning. It's just after 10 o'clock at night. We're heading off. Before Janie chokes to death, we're heading off. Holiday 2019. Get it right. To Mousehole in Cornwall. Jane's cleared off. She's gone to empty the rubbish. All we've got to do now is get this little beast all the way to Mousehole. I'll give you a call when we get there. See you later. Now then, so we got here, day number 1, had a couple of hours sleep, and as you can tell, it's pissing it down. Sorry about the language. Hey, there's Betty. She didn't miss a beat all the way. What a start. Just stopped off at Lamorna Cove because we can. One of the nicest views in Cornwall. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. But it really is absolutely siling it down. So I'm going to get off. Talk to you later. Ta-da. So, hello. Welcome back. Day 2 of our little jaunt to Mousehole. Look at that. How gorgeous is that? Last night we had a wander down to the Alexander, the edge of Penzance. Very nice. Been there several times before. Dog friendly. It's great. And reasonable as well. Cheap food. So we're just having an evening stroll. We've been out to Penzance today, had a wander around. Big pile of food in the Smuggler's Den up Causeway Head. It's all very nice as well, that is. Bit chaffy, really. Bit for the kids, but it's not bad food. Anyway, Jane liked it. So, just having a stroll along the harbour in Mousehole now. Just turn around, that's the harbour obviously there. And just going to have a wander towards the ship. Don't know whether we'll go in, that's the pub. Bit expensive, the ship, but all very nice. Really is lovely. Really is very, very nice here. It's been a bit breezy today, but after yesterday's biblical amounts of rain, we've had virtually unbroken sunshine. A couple of very light showers. It's lovely. Anyway, if anything exciting happens, we've been in the accommodation for a day now. It's nice. It's nothing grand. It's not luxurious particularly, but it's good. So I'll leave you in peace now and get back to you tomorrow. See you later. Ta-da. Well, good morning. What another lovely morning it is as well. Just had a quick trip out to Brass Sands today. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Janie doing what she does best. Taking photos. So, a bit later on, we're off to, I can't remember what it's called now, but we're going to have Sunday dinner there. Sit down and have a mighty feast. Then after that, probably back to the beach again. That's if the weather holds up at the moment. Look at that. Not a cloud in the sky, hardly. Till you get up that way. Some big buggers up there, but we'll see where we go. Catch you later. Ta-da. Now then, here we are again. Just had an absolutely storming meal at the old Key House in Hale. It's fantastic. Just walking off the meal now. Trip down to Old Land. Oh, I was going to try and make you guess where it was, but I failed hopelessly. So, but anyone that knows anything, okay, over there, you know exactly where that is. That's Longship's Lighthouse, just off Land's End. 1.25 miles off Land's End. It's built in 1795 and then rebuilt by Trinity Lighthouse again in 1866. And it became fully automated in 1980, and that's the last time it saw a lighthouse keeper. And that's the lesson for today. Gorgeous sunshine. I'll talk to you later. Just a quickie, still at Land's End. Just thought I'd do this through the front camera so you can see the absolute beauty of this place. Look at that. And it's gorgeous as well. Right out in the distance over there, I don't know whether you can see if I zoom in. Obviously you've got Longship's Lighthouse there, and all the way in the distance you might just be able to see the Scilly Isles beyond the rocks there. Just have a wander around. Always a big attraction. It's a shame they charge you £6 to park your car, mind, but car park's full. I can't remember who owns this place now. It was an American, but he's doing very nicely out of it. And it is where the land ends. Although I have to say, the Land's End Hotel is starting to look a bit shabby around the edges. It's 4:15 in the afternoon, still plenty of people taking advantage of the gorgeous summer weather. See you later. Evening all. 5:30, Sunday evening. And one of the nice things about Cornwall is there are just hundreds of little coves, unspoiled places off the beaten track where you can just relax. And this one here is possibly one of the best. Porth Gwara, between Porthcurno and Land's End, and it is off the side of a side road down the back of a beaten track, and it's lovely. You can come here even in peak season, and 9 times out of 10 you'll be the only person here. It's where Paul Dark's filmed, just up the road, just around the corner. I was coming down here once, and the film crew stopped us because we were about to drive into shot. So it's nice. So it's 5:30, and it's already starting to lose the sun. That's the only downside of it, but you can sneak down to the bottom and stop in the sun. That's Janie down there, about to do some paddling. A couple of lesbians. Possibly. Stunning. I'll leave you to it. Hello. Here we are again. Another gorgeous day in Cornwall. What are we on now? Day number 4? Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, it's Monday. And we've had sunshine every day, Saturday, Sunday, Monday so far, so I can't complain. Where are we today? Oh, me and the cruiser. And the girls. We are at, undoubtedly, the #1 pasty company in Cornwall. It's Phillips. You can call it Phillips if you want, but they'll growl at you. But their pasties are just sensational. Forget your Warren's pasties and your Lowe's pasties and all that lot. Go for a Phillips. And if you want a proper one, go to Where the Bacon, which is in Hale. Just down by the estuary, in the sunshine. Tide is out at the moment. Boats sat on the bottom of the estuary. Just taking in the sun. Ah dear. Right, well the girls have gone to get the pasties. I'm sit on the bonnet of the car and just take it all in. See you soon. Ta-da. Hello, me again. Just waiting in the car while the girls do a bit of Sainsbury's shopping this time. Getting a few bits and pieces. Some tobacco. Oh, and a bottle of wine for me. That would be nice. Anyway, need the bottle of wine later. I've had a day out today. It's been good. We went shopping in St Ives. Now, if you've ever been to St Ives, it's a gorgeous place. Lovely place. 3 great beaches, working harbour, all that bit that goes with Cornwall. But there's one thing that spoils St Ives, and that is people. Loads of people. It's the start of June. It's not even the school holidays. It's absolutely rammed, although it's nothing to what it'll be like in the peak season. But you just can't get anywhere. There's always someone stood in your way, someone bending down to say hello to a dog, someone ramming you with a child buggy that kind of thing, you know. And there's some lovely pubs, great eateries. There's a little tea shop on every street corner. Anyway, and the people come, and you just can't move around. If you do go to St Ives, and I say do go there because it's a nice place. Rule number one, and the only real rule, is go on the park and ride. You park out at St Earth. There's a big car park there. Get on the train, it takes you straight into St Ives station. It's ever so easy. You're right at the doorstep. There's no arsing about parking. If you do insist on driving to St Ives, go in the big car park at the top. It's 1,000 spaces. It's quite reasonably priced, because if you drive into the town, I think someone said there's 14 car parks actually in St Ives itself. The station car park is the one I always aim for if I'm doing it. I've never ever been able to park there apart from the middle of January, and it's just a nightmare. You drive down streets you're not supposed to drive down. There's people literally walking on the road all the way around, because it is pretty much where there is a pavement, people just ignore it. So do yourself a favour, go on the park and ride. So here endeth the lesson. See you again. Now then, evening time, 6:30, and just having a stroll on Sennen Beach. Now, Sennen Beach, what can you say about that? Possibly the best beach, best beach in the whole of Cornwall. Forget your lusty glazed beaches, Newquay and such like, Carbis Bay. This beach just goes on for miles at low tide. Low tide today is 4 minutes past 6. It's now 6:30, so it's just on the turn. And it's great. I'll show you the view of the beach in a minute. The sun's just going behind a cloud for a second. But it's what I like about it is there's a big car park at the top for when it's busy in high season, which is a hell of a walk down. But there's a couple of reasonable car parks actually on the front. One that gets hidden behind the lifeboat station. It's called the Harbour car park. £1 for 2 hours, eh? You can't say fairer than that, can you? And from there you can walk all the way to Land's End. It's only a mile, so if you put a few more quid in, obviously you can stay all day. Now if you walk to Land's End, you have to pay the £6 parking at Land's End, so your quid's in. You get 2 for the price of 1. Let's just let me just turn it round so you can see what the beach is like. That's the extent of the place. It's on and on and on. Here's the sea. Don't need me to tell you that, do you? And then there's the harbour side over there, the lifeboat station, and the little car park's just behind there. There's about 40 cars worth there. And then you've got not cliffs, just hills behind you. And then another car park. And a big eatery. There's a little chip shop and a little cafe on the front as well. But if it's the beach life you're looking for, then there's room for everyone. The tide does come in a fair way, but it doesn't come in all the way. So whatever your preference is. So the dunes at the side there, always something to do. And that is the lovely Sennen Cove, 1 mile from Land's End. Oh yeah, go market on a Tuesday morning as well, from 9 till 12 o'clock. Don't know what sort of market it is. Might go tomorrow, might not. Might stop in bed with a hangover. I'll probably talk to you later, or if not, tomorrow. Have a good night. I don't mind all. Cheers. Hello. How are you doing? Better than me, I hope. If I'm looking a bit flush, that's because I've just escaped possibly my worst nightmare. My mum and dad lived down in Cornwall. Mum especially loved going to the gardens. You know, there's loads of gardens all over Cornwall. And it's never been my thing. I don't understand plants, can't grow them, don't see the point in them. But that's just me. Now, one of our party really wanted to go to Tribar Gardens. Never been. Don't knock it till you've tried it. And we came today. Now, we had a wet morning, so, you know, it was touch and go whether we actually came or not, but it stopped raining and it brightened up. And we came. Tribar Gardens, just top side of Helston. It's £10.60 to get in. A little bit more if you gift aid it. Check me out. But I can't really recommend it or tell you it's good, tell you it's bad, because I don't know. I don't know what the path of the course is, but it wasn't a bad day. They've got loads of trees and plants and weird looking plants, different colours. Doesn't help being colourblind, I suppose. So, you know, people saying, oh look, it's orange. Is it? Fine. Anyway, we had a wander round. The sun came out. We've all got jumpers and coats on, hence the sweat. I could cope wandering around. I got a little beach there at the bottom. It's not a beach really, it's just a bit of gravel that leads onto the river that flows into the sea. So it's anyway. So you walk down one way, you come back the other way, and there's loads in between, waterfalls and little water features and a water garden, as well as zigzaggy bits that they call the zigzag. Yeah, stuff like that. And then we came out, and it's time for the gift shop and the plant centre. Well, two things I really don't like: shopping and plants. So shopping for plants. So I've left them all to it. But as I say, if you like gardens, it might be your thing. Give it a whirl. Going to the pub now. That's better. I'll talk to you later on. Cheers. Righto, this definitely needs a little bit of front camera. So there's Janie looking all demure, and the sun's out, as you can tell. Why am I pointing this at the floor? Because I think you'll like this. We're at Cape Cornwall. If you've not been here before, come here. And this wee beastie here is the summit. That's the old chimney to the boilers for the tin mines all around and about. And this, from the top, is what you can see. Look at that. There's Sennan Cove beach there. And that there is Land's End, with Longship's Lighthouse there. Right in the distance, Wolf Rock Lighthouse. And of course, with it being Cornwall, no matter how much rain the rest of the country's had, look at that. How gorgeous is that? Loads of sun. And how gorgeous is that? Yeah, that's Janie. Savour that for a minute. The cliffs are a bit shingly, so you can easily slip and end up falling about 150 foot actually, so give that a miss. There's the old tin mines in the distance of St Just. It's absolutely stunning. So that's all from me for now, and I'll check in with you again a bit later, I think. See you soon. Ta-da. Good morning all. Last full day in the beautiful county of southwest Cornwall, and we've nipped out today to Porthleven, which you can see. There's the Fisherman's Institute Tower. It's the one you see on the BBC News and Weather when there's got stormy weather about. Anyway, gonna get off. I'll let you Just the local hippies going by on the wall. It's a bit brave, that is, because I'll just show you down there. Wow, rock down there. I like Portland. I was going to let you go, but I just thought I'll show you around a bit more. There's a ship in over there. It's one of the oldest pubs in Cornwall. And yeah, it's nice, Portland. It's great when there's a storm. Rollers come all the way in there, smash up against the walls. But I'll give you another update a little bit later. So, for now, I'll see you later. Ta-da! Howdy doody. Still in Portleven. It's cloudy, has been all day, but thankfully the rain in general has kept away. As you can see, some of those clouds are a little bit threatening still, but it shouldn't rain now. It's quite breezy, but the sea's quite calm for Portleven. Seen some great storms in this place. There we go, that's the Lizard over in the distance. As we go round, here's the ship that's been anchored out there all week. I checked it out, it's the Bloke something, and it's the largest container ship. Oops, come back. There we go, the largest container ships that can be sailed or built or whatever. Something. It's the biggest anyway. Just bring it back to normality. There you go. And that's a couple of fishermen. They've been there hours. Caught bugger all. You look over to the other side there, right at the end is obviously Land's End, and then you've got, you can't make out the Minnock, but it'll be there somewhere. And you come back and you've got Mousehole, Newlyn, and in the mist there, that's Penzance. It's magical. Just been looking at places we might hire in the future. There's that one there, and then right the way round on this side, just at the top of the hill there, you can see, where have you gone? There it is. Wonderful looking property, looking straight out to sea. If it's nasty and cold and wet, you've got the glass conservatory, or up on the top of a nice glass balcony. Check that out later. That's all for now. See you later. So then, back in the car, we've left Portleven. I'll come back to that in a minute. We've just gone to Helston, just up the road, because Jane wants to do some shopping. And you know how much I love shopping. So I sat on the high street. It's not very big, Helston. It's not much in the way of shops. We're here. That's why I'm in the car and Jane's in the shop. Anyway, Portleven. A couple of quick things about Portleven. I like it because there's quite a bit going on there. They've got this new daily market thing now that's on every day between, is it May and October, I think it was. Runs from 11 till 5 or 10 till 5, something like that. Just a few market stalls, and they've put a few literally garden sheds in, and they rent them out to traders, which makes it just a little bit more interesting. But the thing that we found about Mousehole, where we're stopping, is it pretty much closes at 9 o'clock. I mean, it's designed for quiet holidays and such like, but there's only 3 places to eat after it gets dark, after about 7 o'clock in the evening, and that's the Ship Inn, which is quite expensive, and the Coast Guard Hotel, which is very expensive, and the number 2 4th Street, the wine bar type restaurant type thing, which is really expensive. So and you have to book and yada yada yada. So anyway, what I like about Portleven is you've got the expensive places. You've got the Harbour Inn, which we've eaten at before. And in all fairness, it wasn't great. It was all right, but for the price of it, you know, fish fingers and chips is something like 14. Got a spider on me. Something like £14. So you know, it's just a bit pricey for pub grub. what is much better across the other side of the harbour is the shipping, which is one of Cornwall's 10 oldest pubs, I think it is, 14th century. So you've got some nice eateries there, but you've also got chip shops, you know, somewhere you can just grab a plate of chips, or that spider's back. I don't know whether you can see him. He's crawling up my hand. I've lost him now. Makes me look really stupid now. I can do that on my own. But yeah, Port 11, it's got fish and chip shops, that kind of thing. So you can just grab something to eat. And it's got a Philps as well, so you can always grab a pasty, £3.25 or whatever they are, and then that'll fill you up. And there's also this, right down on the harbour front, there's this new place called the Cockle Munch or something like that. I can't remember what it's called now. Mussel Munch. Anyway, effectively that is, it's a little bar cum cafe. It opens at 8 in the morning. It's open till 11 o'clock at night. It looks fantastic. It's open-sided, so you just sit there and try and keep warm. But it looks great. It's a nice little something a little bit different. Anyway, like Port 11, if you're down this way, always worth visiting. We might choose that to stay at next time, because it's just a bit more going on than Mousehole. That's it from me. Probably for the rest of the day. Tomorrow, it's home time. So we've got that M5 in the wet again to look out for on a Friday. Loving that. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. Ta-da. Good morning. Well, I look a bit rough, don't I? Last day in Wooden Grey. In fact, last hour. Because we've got to be out by 10. It's just gone 9 o'clock. And if we don't get out soon, then the cleaning Gestapo will come and get us and kick us out at knife point. So, time just to show you around this. It's Betty. She's done really well. In the drive, I'll go up here. Just ignore the garage. It's not really there. Now this house is a little bit strange. There we go. Wooden Grey. Because it's built on kind of 3 levels. This is the top level. You start off at the roof with the garage. It's not really there because it doesn't open. And then we go down. Let's go this way around. Go down the steps. This is not disabled friendly, by the way. There's steps everywhere. You come down here. So this is now the upper level, even though we've gone downstairs to it. You've got the garden down there and the view, which I'll come to in a minute. So in through the front door. And even though you've gone down from the street, there's more stairs down there, but we'll come to that in a minute as well. First bedroom, good sized bedroom, double. And then you've got your twin room, bathroom number 1, small but perfectly formed kitchen, so we've still got some more packing to do. And then you come through this way and you've got a good sizable kitchen diner, log burning stove, flat screen telly. This is what you're paying for. Oh look, was someone drinking cider last night? That'd probably be me then. There's your view. Looks a bit grim and dull today, but on a good sunny day, it's bloody lovely. So that's the upstairs, even though you go downstairs to it. And then you go more downstairs. This is nice. It's like a little self-contained flat, because this door locks. You've got your own little kitchen down here. And the world's smallest shower room. Now, I'm a 20 stoner. Getting in and out that shower is not the easiest thing in the world. And you've got this sink as well. You just go in and that's it. That'll be me in the sink then. That doesn't work, does it? No. Reverse. Beep, beep, beep. Wide vehicle reversing. Are you decent, Janie? Oh, that's the other bedroom. We won't bother showing you that one then. And that's another double. But as I say, it's like a self-contained flat. Whew. So, back outside. And look, more steps. Plenty of seagull doo-doo as well. And lo and behold, just for a change, it's drizzling. So, just got one more job to do that I forgot to do yesterday. Put the seat cover back in the seat cover bin. Oop. Whoops. Hopefully that'll be dry for the next occupant. Really is like an episode of Blue Peter at the moment. There's your garden. And of course, still see the view. But it's nice. This time of year, 700 and something quid. You're paying more for the view than anything. You can get other properties inland in Cornwall for literally half the price of this time of year, but that's the view you're paying for. Well, they're enjoying themselves. Fabulous. Oh, it's now a threesome. I think we should let them get on with it. Right, that's 5.5 minutes worth. Wood and grey in Mousehole. Time to say goodbye. Talk to you again soon. So, just a quick one. We're on the way home and we've stopped off at Trago Mills, just outside Liscard. And there's two things that Janie loves more than anything. One is shopping and the other is big cocks. And there you go. This car park, she's got both.